For this week's report, a summer of fun awaits you with Parks and Rec. Senior night for Blue Hawks Lacrosse. Mini forest project coming to Exeter. Memorial Day parade to be held on Monday. A final reminder about the Bike Rodeo. And designs are selected by the Pairpoint Park Committee. For Exeter TV, I'm Dan Monchek, and this is the Exeter Biweekly Report. Let's get started. Good afternoon, Exeter. Thanks for tuning into the show today. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and like this video to help spread the word about the show and all things Exeter. For the first segment, our very own Gabe Perez was struggling to think of what to do this summer until an unlikely friend stopped by the office to give him a hand.
Hello, sailor. What? Are you me? That's right. I'm you from an alternate dimension where instead of working at Exeter TV, we work at Exeter's Parks and Rec department.
Weird. Seems I always end up in Exeter.
It's called Fate, kid. Look it up.
If you're me from another dimension, then what are you doing here?
This is a part of the timeline where you're looking for something to do this summer. And unless you figure out what to do, Gabe, something terrible is going to happen.
What's going to happen?
No time. Here's everything that's coming to Exeter's Parks and Rec this summer that's going to make everything better. May is Water Safety Month, and Exeter's Parks and Recs likes to make sure that the town of Exeter stays safe and secure. Starting back on May 23rd, the kayaks will be returning, and Parks and Rec will be providing safety equipment such as life vests and instructions to make sure you're okay. Of course, if rivers aren't your thing, the Dan Healy Memorial Pool will be opening just around the corner. June 7th is its official opening day, so you can come on by, enjoy some treats, and swim very safely in the pool while you're protected by lifeguards. Of course, if water isn't quite your thing, there's also Planet Playground will be opening its airlocks just around the corner, which reminds me, the Buy a Brick program is still open, so if you're looking to contribute and help keep the park safe and healthy, you can visit the town website. So check it out. Don't forget the tennis courts, pickleball, tennis, and all kinds of games happening all summer long. Also, concerts are coming back, so make sure to check the Parks and Rec. Wait a minute.
Oh, hey Gabe.
Were you paying attention at all?
No.
I told you something bad's going to happen if you don't cure your boredom.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So what are you gonna do then?
Touch grass.
Right.
Earlier this month, Bill Ball Stadium hosted senior night for the outgoing Blue Hawk lacrosse team. We went down to catch the action.
We want to welcome you to William Ball Stadium for tonight's lacrosse contest between the Dover Green Wave and the Exeter Blue Hawks. It's a special night because it's senior night where we acknowledge the senior members of the Blue Hawk team and their families. All right, let's get things underway. Blue Hawk goal number 12, number 11, Marshall Lazarus. Blue Hawk goal, number 17, John McMahon. Blue Hawk goal number 15, Jackson Green. Jackson Green. Blue Hawk goal number 15, Jackson Green. Blue Hawk goal number 15, Jackson Green. Our final score, the Exeter Blue Hawks 16, Dover Green Wave 6.
The First Unitarian Universalist Society of Exeter, or FUSE, is launching a mini-forest project next to their church on Elm Street. We met up with members of FUSE to learn more about this project. Climate change and deforestation can feel like overwhelming issues, and it's hard to know where to even begin to help. The congregation at the First Unitarian Universalist Society of Exeter are taking actions into their own hands and fighting these issues head-on by planting a mini-forest right here in downtown Exeter. Construction efforts for the forest are beginning to take place, so we stopped by to see it firsthand.
Hannah Lewis wrote a book, Mini Forest Revolution, that's inspired by Akira Miyawaki, who is a Japanese ecologist, I guess, who has made these mini forests as small as 2 car spaces all over the world. And when they come up, they're able to provide habitat for wildlife and obviously sequester carbon from the air and grow up to be very big trees in a fairly short period of time, surprisingly.
The excitement for this project has led many members of the congregation to step up and get their hands dirty, building the forest themselves.
People are jumping in and helping to be able to see that it comes to fruition. So from that standpoint, it's been very satisfying to have so many people involved.
Through outside fundraising, the church is building the space for all people of Exeter to use and enjoy.
This will clearly provide for the general community a quiet corner. Sometimes you just need a little isolation, and being among these trees as they develop over the next 20 years will provide a place of solace for people.
Well, as I say, it's for your grandchildren, really.
Right.
So.
If you're interested in learning more about this project, you can head over to the church's website at exeteruu.org. Up next, Detective Bruce Page has all the info you need to know about this weekend's bike rodeo.
Hi everybody, I'm Detective Page from the Exeter Police Department. We want to invite everybody out for our annual bike rodeo, which is going to be held on May 24th this year from 9 to 11 behind the Lincoln Street School. We've got some awesome bikes that are going to be raffled off this year, courtesy of the Service Credit Union. They purchased these from Philbrook Sport in Dover. Exeter Hospital is going to be there. And we checking helmets. We've got a ton of helmets to give away to the kids. We've got some small sizes. And Exeter Fire Department is a huge helper at this. They'll be checking your bikes to make sure they're roadworthy. We're going to have all kinds of teeter-totters and ramps and cool stuff for the kids to go on. And we're going to, most importantly, we're going to teach bike safety to the kids that day. So hope to see everybody May 24th, 9 to 11 behind the Lincoln Street School.
Since 1868, Memorial Day has long honored the history and sacrifice of those who keep our country safe. In the beginning, being used to commemorate Civil War soldiers, Memorial Day has transcended beyond America's original largest internal conflict and now honors those who fought and died for our country in whatever ways it comes. Exeter will continue this long-standing tradition this Monday on the 26th. The town of Exeter will put on its Memorial Day Parade. Kicking off, the event will begin in Swayze Parkway, where the initial ceremony will start. From there, the parade will make its way up Water Street, turning onto Front Street past the bandstand, making their way to Gale Park, where the first stop begins. From there, we continue to Winter Street Cemetery to end off the entire ceremony honoring those who passed right by our side. Exeter has kept this long-standing tradition for years now and is not looking to end it anytime soon. Whether it's personal to you or to the United States, the town of Exeter encourages and welcomes you to take part in this important event.
And for our last segment, the survey results are in for what the public wants to see at the newly acquired downtown lot and soon-to-be Pairpoint Park. The Stakeholders Committee met earlier this month to discuss their findings and next steps. We have a quick summary from our Meeting Minute series. This is your Meeting Minute for the May 15th Pairpoint Park Stakeholders Advisory Committee meeting. This committee has been hard at work determining the future of the property located at 23 Water Street, turning the abandoned lot into a park for all Exeter residents to enjoy. The committee put together 3 design concepts for the park. Over the past few weeks, they have been surveying the public to help determine people's favorite design.
It may be frustrating to some, designing by committee. However, I think it is also rewarding, and that we not only can include our own thoughts, but we were given the opportunity and the direction from the town to get the town's thoughts. And in both cases, in both surveys, we got outstanding responses.
Over 15 days, 570 people voiced their opinion. Using a weighted average, the Shady Bosque was the clear winner, gaining the majority vote. With the survey results in mind, on June 30th, the committee will present all 3 design concepts to the Select Board, with the Shady Bosque as their preferred design.
On June 30th, we're presenting 3 options with 3 order of magnitude budgets and 1 preferred design vote and the theme votes. That's it. We're not going any further than that on June 30th. Nobody's allocating money, nobody's hiring anybody, no RFQs are going out, nothing.
The design is a concept yet to be nailed down. It is not
You're right.
a finished construction document. It is a concept.
The next Pairpoint Park Stakeholder Advisory Committee meeting will take place on June 26th. See you there. That does it for this week's report. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help spread the word. Head over to the town website and subscribe to the town email newsletter to get this show and other local news sent straight to your inbox. We'll be back on June 6th with the next edition of the show. For Exeter TV, I'm Dan Monchek, and this has been the Exeter Biweekly Report. Have a great weekend, Exeter. Downtown lot and soon-to-be Pairpoint Park Stakeholders Advisory Committee met earlier this month to discuss the findings and the next steps. We have a summary right here, the quick meeting series.
Let's just wait.
Yeah.
Goodbye.